Miranda, why aren't you getting your sister a wedding gift? And I heard that you're not even going to the wedding. You have to go, honey. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Mom, you know why. She's marrying the man she stole from me. Do you expect me to go to her wedding with a smile on my face?
Oh, come now, Miranda. You've been saying the same thing this whole time. That happened such a long time ago. When are you going to get over it?
Excuse me? How could you say something like that to me?
So what if Abigail stole your boyfriend? It's your fault for letting him go in the first place, isn't it? There must have been a good reason why he chose Abigail over you. You're always acting like the tragic heroine in your own made-up fairy tale. Stop complaining and face the reality, honey. Let it go and move on already.
You can't just tell me to let it go. Do you know how much it hurts to have both your boyfriend and sister betray you? How could you say this is my fault?
I've been telling you since you were a little girl. If you want something, you're the one who has to go out there and make it yours. You can't just wait around for things to come to you. And it's your fault because you didn't marry Diego when you had the chance. What did you think was going to happen?
Seriously? We weren't even dating for that long, so why would we get married? That's not something you rush into.
You've always been like that since you were small. You'd save the strawberry on your cake until the end and someone else would eat it before you could get to it, and you'd weep about it for days. You'd watch someone buy the last donut in the shop before you could even order it and make a fuss over it. You always wait until the last minute, and that's why it's easy for people to take things from you.
Why are you acting like this someone isn't Abigail? She's the one who always took my stuff. She took the strawberry, the donut, and everything else. Abigail always snuck up beside me and stole stuff from me. So stop acting like everything's my fault. She should know not to take what's not hers.
It is your fault, though. If you didn't want her to take your strawberry, then you should have eaten it when you had the chance. You gave her the opportunity to eat your strawberry, and she took it. So whose fault is it? Yours. You've always been like this. You were never one to make decisions quick enough or get things done efficiently.
Come on. Why aren't you ever on my side? You're my mom. Aren't you supposed to get mad at Abigail when she steals things from me?
I've said this so many times now. I taught you how to take care of your own things on your own. You've got to be more independent. That's why I could never stand being around you.
I can't believe you just said that.
Anyways, you're not a child anymore, so you need to suck it up and move on. There must have been a good reason why she was able to steal your boyfriend. Abigail and Diego are really happy now, so you better not get in their way. Do you understand me?
Whatever, Mom. Miranda! How long are you going to sulk over this? Stop acting like a baby and accept my wedding invitation. You haven't told me if you were coming yet, and we need to make sure so we can have the right amount of catering. Mom's really mad, you know.
If you want me to go to your stupid wedding, then why don't you apologize? I might reconsider.
What? You want me to apologize? For what? I don't have anything to apologize about.
What do you mean, for what? What do you think? You need to come and apologize for taking my boyfriend away from me. As a matter of fact, Diego needs to apologize too. For cheating on me and leaving me for you.
Diego never cheated on you, though. He told me that he broke up with you long before he started dating me, but you just never wanted to accept it.
First of all, that's a lie. Second of all, if you don't apologize, then I'll probably never feel better about it. At this rate, there's no way I can go to your wedding. Can't you just think about my feelings for once?
You've got to be kidding! Why do we both need to apologize to you? I would never do that, nor would Diego. Neither of us did anything wrong, so get a grip.
What did you say to me?
Didn't Mom tell you already? It's your fault for sitting around and doing nothing. He was turned off by you. You weren't even going to marry him anyways. So he made the right choice in choosing me over you, Miranda. Of course Diego would leave someone like you. You don't even earn enough money and you smell like an old person all the time. You did this to yourself, so stop acting like the victim here.
What's that supposed to mean? I do earn money. And I smell like an old person? You can't talk to me like that. I'm your sister and I'm older than you.
It's true though, isn't it? It's crazy that you're still at that nursing home job after all this time. All that hard labor for such little pay? It doesn't make sense to me. You're out there taking care of people's grandmas and grandpas every day, so you always stink. You spend so much time with them. Their old people smell rubbed off on you.
Don't you dare make fun of my job. It might not pay as much as other jobs, but it's a really important job and I'm proud of it.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't care how hard it is. That's your problem because you chose it. And everything I said still stands. No wonder Diego came running to me as soon as he could. Nobody would want to be around you anyways. Besides, I'm younger, cuter, and I work at a huge company where I get paid loads.
I guess you do make more money than I do, but I still don't regret my career choice.
See? You do agree with me. So stop sulking and get over it. Come and celebrate at your little sister's wedding. Come on. Honestly, despite all of this bickering, I still really want you to be there. If you can't be happy when we're happy, then you've got to be the bigger person then, don't you?
I've never felt this humiliated before. First you make fun of my job, and now you're making fun of my feelings. If you keep living like that, karma's definitely going to catch up to you, Abigail. You'll see.
Karma, huh? I haven't done anything bad, so karma isn't catching up to anybody but you. Whatever, fine. Just make sure you show up to our wedding. Diego and I are so happy together, and I want to rub it in your face as much as I possibly can. Just kidding.
Miranda, you have to come to the hospital quick. Abigail just was in a car accident. Hurry! What? No way. OMG. It's right before her wedding. Oh, it's horrible. It looks like she and her friends went a little overboard at the bachelorette party today and drank too much last night. She was hungover and walked across the road on a red light and a car ran right into her. This can't be real. She's at the hospital now, right? What's her condition like now? She's still alive. Thank God. The doctor did say that she might not be able to use her legs anymore, though. Just come here, Miranda. OMG. Okay. Apparently the nerves in her legs are damaged, so she might not be able to walk or use her legs. She'll be paralyzed from the waist down, and she'll have to live in a wheelchair. OMG, Miranda. OMG, Mom, I'll be there soon. Why did she have to be so stupid? The wedding was supposed to be this weekend. Why did this happen to her? Oh, yeah. So what's going to happen with the wedding? I guess you can't have it when she's in the hospital, so are you going to cancel it? Yes. I called Diego and told him what happened here, and he said he canceled it. But you won't believe what Diego said to me. He says that if she's in a wheelchair, then he doesn't want to marry her anymore. He said he doesn't want to marry someone who's crippled. That's what he practically said to me. Oh, wow. That douchebag. But, Mom, I'm not going to lie. They're both still in their 20s. If I were him, I probably wouldn't want to have to take care of someone in a wheelchair either. I'd want to live my life, you know? He probably won't want to make that kind of commitment at his age. That's pretty life-changing. What are you saying here? Of course I have to make sure they get married. Or else your dad and I are going to have to be the ones to look after her for the rest of our lives. I'd hate for that to happen to us, too.
What? Mom, what did you just say?
Your father is going to retire soon, and we were looking forward to our empty nest and enjoying our retirement together. But now Abigail's going to be living in a wheelchair. I'd hate for us both to be finally retired and have to nurse our adult daughter. You can understand, right?
You'd hate to take care of your own daughter? I thought she was your favorite child.
Well, yes, she is, and we do love her. But we can't do something like this. It's impossible for us. So I had an idea, Miranda. I think we should leave her in your care. Now, how about that?
Huh? Why me?
Well, you're a nurse, aren't you? You know how to take care of people. Diego also told me that he wouldn't call off the wedding if you promised to take care of her instead of him, too. The wedding is canceled, but at least Abigail's marriage can be saved, right? I already told him you will anyway, so I have to thank you for that, dear. You're the best sister that Abigail could ever have, Miranda.
What? Wait a second. You can't just go around and make promises like that without my permission. What makes you think I'd be able to care for her?
Don't worry about it so much. You're a professional, aren't you? You take care of people all the time. Plus, she's your sister. There shouldn't be any problem for you. I'll even help out a little if you need me. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. We can split it so I'll do 10% of the work and you can do 90%. You went to school for this kind of stuff anyways.
Excuse me? Oh, no. Absolutely not. You might as well force me to do all the work. If we're doing this, it has to be 50-50.
Come on, Miranda. Are you saying that you'd rather your little sister's marriage to be ruined over something silly like this? If you just cooperate like Diego wants you to, then we can save the marriage. That's all you have to do. Do you want your dad and I to take care of her for the rest of our lives?
Slow down. That's not a good enough reason to just throw all this responsibility onto me without my prior knowledge or permission.
But you're professionally trained in nursing. Who else are we going to ask? Do you expect us to pay some stranger to take care of her? Why would we do that when you can just do it for free? I know you can't do anything right, but can you at least try to make yourself useful to your family for once? We're counting on you because we know you're a professional.
What? You're joking, right? Sorry, but I don't think I can do this.
What do you mean you can't?
It means no! What's so hard to understand about that? Being a nurse for the elderly already puts way too much on my plate. A lot more than you could ever imagine. There's no way I can take care of Abigail on top of keeping up with my job.
How can you say that? You can't be so negative. I know you can do it if you really try. This family is in trouble. Don't you want to help?
I don't think you have the right to ask for my help. I went through full-on depression after Abigail took Diego from me, and nobody cared. Nobody tried to help me when I needed it the most.
What?
Instead of trying to help me, you even tried to spin it around and make it my fault. You blamed me for having my boyfriend stolen by her. You were never on my side.
But that's a whole different situation. That has nothing to do with this. I don't even know how you could compare that to Abigail's accident. All that happened to you was that you lost your boyfriend, but Abigail can't use her legs anymore. Permanently. She is paralyzed from the waist down. So how can you compare the two of you?
Don't worry about it. Taking care of people is tough. But anyone in the family can do it. All you need to do is practice and you'll get used to it. You could even train and get certified for nursing if you wanted to.
No, that's going too far. You already have that, so why do we need to get trained and whatnot?
The only reason why you think it's difficult is because it's your family. You've seen them when they're healthy and active, so it's emotionally saddening. That's why people send their sick family members to facilities with nurses. Nothing can break your heart like seeing a family member in such a vulnerable state. Helping them use the bathroom and giving them baths and stuff like that. But Abigail has been nothing but a nasty, mean, horrible sister to me for years, and I definitely wouldn't want to take care of someone like that.
What about her marriage? Nobody on Diego's side of the family can take care of her either, you know. He said that he'll only go ahead with the marriage if you took care of her.
It doesn't have to be me, though, does it? You all just need someone, anyone, to take care of her. If that's the case, then why don't you do it, Mom? You're a stay-at-home mom and you're in the house all day anyways. It's just a couple of hours out of the day to take care of her. You should do this for your own daughter.
But I can't! It takes a lot of physical strength, doesn't it? I'm not that strong, and I've never had to take care of someone in a wheelchair before.
There's a first time for everything, Mom. You'll need to learn a lot about nursing so you can get things done. Aren't you always telling me that? That I should stop sitting around and get things done? Maybe it's time that you start taking your own advice.
What?
All right, great. Good luck. I hope you figure out what to do. I'm sending you good vibes. Bye. Miranda, please. Can you come and take care of me? I don't want Mom to help me to use the bathroom. It's weird. I'd rather you do it than her. Oh, she's taking care of you already? I didn't think you'd be out of the hospital so quick. No, I'm not out yet. I'm getting discharged next week. But Mom is getting the nurse to teach her some things about how to take care of me while she can. She's trying, but she's so bad at it and it's so embarrassing. I just hate everything about this. Please? Aw, don't say that. She's doing her very best, isn't she? She just needs to get used to everything. It's so humiliating to have them take care of me like this. I'm starting to feel really bad for putting them through this. My heart can't take this anymore. Can you please come and take care of me instead? I'll never ask you for anything ever again. Can you pay me $5,000 a month? If you can do that, then I'd come over and take care of you. What? Miranda, you want me to pay you? But I'm your sister. You want to take money from your own family? You're the one who made fun of my low-income nursing job, so I could use the extra money, don't you think? I figured that you'd never make fun of my job ever again if you realized how tough it actually is. Besides, taking care of you is like a whole extra job, so I think I should get paid for it. That's my only condition. No way! That's so messed up. Why do I have to pay so much? You're just helping me for a couple of hours a day. Aren't you the one who needs the help? You want me to provide you a service, and I charge for the service. It's called supply and demand. Didn't you learn that in school? Price and salaries are determined by the balance of the two. That's how economy and business works. 5K is way too much. We're family. I'm your own flesh and blood, and you're going to charge me 5K a month? That's really low, even for you. Oh, okay. Good luck with Mom, then. My asking price is 5K a month, so if you don't want to pay that, then I won't work for you. It's that simple. Why are you being so mean to me? Mom even just said she doesn't want to do it anymore. If you don't come to take care of me, then Diego won't marry me. Mom's already throwing in the towel, is she? That was fast. You're not even out of the hospital yet. I asked Diego hundreds of times, but he said he won't marry me if there isn't anyone to take care of me. He won't do it, and nobody in his family will either. He said he wants a healthy wife, so he's still thinking about calling off the wedding. If I don't have anyone to take care of me, it's over for sure. Wow, he's even gone that far? He's ready to move on, is he? That sucks, but such is life. Maybe you should move on too. Such is life? What do you mean? I'm just telling you what you and Mom always used to tell me before. Remember when you stole the man that I loved from me and kept telling me to let it go and move on? So you should practice what you preach and remember that when Diego leaves you, just try your best to get over it. Miranda, why are you doing this to me? Please! If you don't want Mom to take care of you, then I guess you have to either hire a nurse or learn to take care of yourself. You're still young, so you can take care of yourself if you wanted to. There's tons of people out there in wheelchairs who take care of themselves, so I know you can do it too. It's probably better for you if you learn to take care of yourself anyways. That way you don't have to live your life relying on others.
Miranda, please come and help me. Taking care of Abigail is a lot harder than I'd ever imagined. Her legs are so heavy when I have to help her use the bathroom, and it's exhausting. I'm not as young as I used to be, and it's really hard on me. I can't do this anymore.
Don't give up so easily, Mom. I know you're not a quitter. There are people your age taking care of their parents too, you know. You can do it.
I'm trying as hard as I can. Why did this have to happen to me? If only Abigail didn't try to walk on the road drunk, she wouldn't have gotten hit by that car.
Stop complaining about it. It's annoying. It's already happened, so you need to accept it.
What?
Let it go and move on. I'm here doing my best to move on, so you should too. You'll get better at taking care of her if you keep trying.
All of our problems will be solved if you would just help us. Why can't you at least do that for your sister?
Did Abigail tell you about the conversation we had? If you want my help that badly, it will cost you $5,000 a month. If you won't pay me, then you can forget it.
Is money all you care about? This is your sister. I can't believe you'd exploit your own family like this. That's just plain evil.
Who's the greedy one, huh? You're basically trying to get me to do an entire second job for free. Now that's what I call evil. I'm charging money for my services because it's not an easy job. That's all there is to it. You all are the greedy ones because you don't want to pay.
She's your family. She's your sister and you don't even want to help her. That's terrible of you. You grew up together.
There you go again with the family nonsense. If you're trying to guilt trip me into taking care of her because we're family, then what if I just cut ties with you all?
What did you just say? How dare you speak to me like that?
If we're not family anymore, then you'll stop bothering me about this, right? Then maybe you'll finally give it up and stop trying to pull me into this because we're family. I'm cutting you off, the both of you. It's better for all of us.
Wait. That's going too far. How could you even say that to your own mother? Please don't abandon us.
Well, I'm just a bad kid who can't make decisions or get things done, right? I have the choice of either cutting ties with you all or sacrificing myself to help Abigail. Well, guess what? I'm not going to sacrifice myself. So here's my decision. I'm cutting you off. Starting today, I'll block all of you and delete your numbers. Since you all are family, you should all work together and take care of Abigail. Good luck! Not long after that, I changed my phone number, got accepted for a transfer for work, which means I work for a different facility, and I even moved to a new apartment in a whole new city. I've only heard about my family situation through rumors, but it sounds like they're suffering quite a bit. Abigail's friends went to visit her to cheer her up, but she ended up venting about me and life in general to them the whole time. And before she knew it, none of her friends would reply to her messages or calls. My mom couldn't keep up with how physically demanding taking care of Abigail was, so she ended up hiring a helper. She started a part-time job so she could pay her. No matter how much she worked, the money would disappear so quickly, so she's apparently living quite a depressing life. Regarding Diego, my ex-boyfriend, there's been some nasty rumors circulating about him too. Everything's true, though. People are talking about how he dated a girl and dumped her for the younger sister, and everyone judged him for that. But when the story about him dumping her after she had to live life in a wheelchair circulated, his reputation tanked. Everyone's treating him like a villain. No one wants to be near him, and all his friends told him that being around him made them feel bad. So in the end, he lost a lot of people around him. I heard that he was asking people for ways to get in touch with me, but because I blocked him, he can't, and thank God for that. I still feel weird about this whole thing, and I'd be lying if I said I still didn't have feelings for him. but I don't want to talk to him ever again. I'm going to let it go and move on. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.